So the point has been made here about this is a security issue. There are provisions in the Constitution that says that the police council, then, based on that appointment, of course, on advice of the Council of State, would have to be working with the Inspector General of Police, advisory, looking at internal security, etc. So if they advise or recommend and say, look, this man has just been at the helm of affairs so short a time, there's this program of action, of course, where it's just a supposition, etc. And so we think we need to keep him there for some time to do consolidation due to national security issues, etc. Could we have exceptions irrespective of whether there are no caveat to an earlier statement or not in this extension, in this narrative we're having? So look.
Bro, just give me 30 seconds.
I give you. Fred took 3, 4, 5 minutes to talk about.
Over the weekend, I was in Tamale and Salaga, and let me express my sincere appreciation to all those that extended a hand of help. You are many.
Tamale and Salaga.
Salaga. You are many.
What were you doing there?
I was on my, we are doing politics.
United Party?
Absolutely. And
did you meet some of the aspirants from MPP on the rounds?
They are joining our party in their thousands. It's amazing. And we will continue to encourage them. And let me also use this opportunity to honor one young man who is doing something great in this country. That is Robert Coleman.
Robert Coleman.
Wembley Sports Complex.
Wembley Sports Construction Company Limited.
That young man must be given all the necessary support in this country. If we help him, AstroTurfs. He is doing a human job. So, Robert,
introduce me to him.
I only
for Sisala.
For Tumu.
Sisala East.
Why not if it's going to help in the sport development of Sisala East? What is the big deal about this?
I'm saying introduce to him.
Me myself, I need one at Okampe South for my people.
South.
Yes.
You know he's going for primary, so he needs it so that he can.
On the second of the UP.
No, MPP.
United
Please
Party.
go ahead.
MPP is collapsed. What is he doing in that party?
They have their primary.
They have even boycotted this platform.
So what is he doing?
Please go ahead.
The biggest platform in this country.
He's here on his own right.
No, he's an MPP member.
Yeah, sure.
Who's going to join the UP?
Please go ahead.
Roland.
Solo and Fred. I call you to order.
Thank you. Order.
So first of all, my candid opinion. I am not one of those that are for contract extensions. I am not for it.
Why?
Because then it, as it were, diminishes morale in various workplaces. But you see, I find nothing wrong, absolutely wrong, from my candid opinion, heart of heart, with what the president has done.
Why?
You see, when you are the president of the land, all you need to do, your Bible is the Constitution. Is that not the case?
This one?
This is the Constitution. The president is regulated by the Constitution. Now, if we go to Article 199, which has been amended, I mean, the Act 527, the Constitution Amendment Act of 1996, it gives the president that opportunity to extend people that are due for retirement their tenure by no more than 2 years. Because Article 99 says that people are supposed to retire by the age of 60 years.
199.
Yes. Then we amended, Ghana as a country amended our own constitution and gave the president the opportunity to extend public officers who are due for retirement by 2 years. That's the maximum. They cannot go beyond the 2 years. So if I am a citizen that is expecting the president to operate within the confines of the law, and I see that the president has done this, all that I need to do is to check with the law whether the president is right or wrong. So on the basis of the law, the president is right. And then the reason why they say that he can only do so based on the exigencies of the situation. You and I know that Yohonu was appointed somewhere on the 13th of March 2025. Let's be fair to ourselves. 13th of March 2025, he's due on retirement December. It means you would have expended 11 months. Yohonu took over 11 months.
No.
Less than that.
Less than that. That would be 9 months.
9 months.
And you and I were in this country. He took over a turbulent police administration.
Oh, how so?
Here was a police administration where, what's the name? Dampare was sacked and people were jubilating openly.
Within the rank and
file at the various barracks. So he took over a mess situation.
Really?
That he needed to calm it down. I'm telling you, I don't know Owusu anyway, and I don't intend, I only know him as the IGP. But you see, we must always be frank to the fact. Now, March to date, he's stabilizing the system. Now, you don't hear the bickering that much. So if you are the president, within only less than 11 months, you say another IGP must come. Now, it starts the issue of what you call it, lobbying, with its own confusion. So if you're a new administration, you would want the system to stabilize first before you bring in a new IGP. Now, let's put Callisto's first statement that seems to be the talk of town, and then let's dissect it and see whether those that are criticizing him and the statement will stand the test of time. You see, a casual look at it, I started criticizing him until I took a deep breath. Sometimes you must take a deep breath and go back to the statement and see whether or not it is we that are as we're running ahead of ourselves, or he was also spot on with that statement. Look, what is the heading of that statement?
Suspension of the grant of contract appointments.
Kindly give me the meaning of to suspend something. If you say suspending of something or suspension of something, what is it? To suspend something, what is it?
Suspension.
Or suspend.
A state of... Okay, suspension. Okay. So suspension. The meaning is...
Is a noun, is that not the case? So it comes from suspend.
The action of suspending someone or something, or the condition of being suspended.
So go to suspend. Type suspend. And let's see whether this will not stand the test of what we are discussing. To suspend is what?
Temporarily prevent from continuing.
Absolutely.
Why this explanation?
Emphasis on temporarily. So he chose his word carefully. And I give it to him for getting it right. He's a land economist. He's my senior course mate. He got it right.
From KUST.
KUST. He was my TA.
And he lectured it.
I have known him to be a brilliant student, and I would have been very surprised he would have made that fundamental
Dr.
error.
Kalistus Muhammad?
Absolutely.
Put the statement back on the screen.
So to suspend is to temporarily hold on to something. What was happening before this release? People were all over the place, including academia.
GRA,
they wanted extension.
Why not? It's allowed by the Constitution.
And that was a new administration that had come into place April 5th. I mean, the president was sworn in on the 7th of January. By March, he was still even appointing his ministers. So if you come around and say that you need extension, it will be a problem. So what this release sought to do was to put temporary hold on these extensions. Did he give you the timeline for the temporary hold? Or did he need to come back to you and tell you that the temporality of it has been taken off?
Why not? If he issued a statement publicly,
so,
then
so,
you come
so, so the point is that he issued the statement to deal with the specific situation. Are you with me? Now, the exigency, that's why I started from the angle of the Constitution. Is the president allowed to do what he has done? The answer is yes. He's right on, he's spot on under Act 527.
Hey, Solo.
Are you with me? So the point is that it is matter do about nothing. Then you go back into the Constitution. The president is supposed to be advised on how to manage the security by what? The police, by the police council. Is that not the case? I have also read on various portals, including your network, a report just recently on the 3rd of November 2025.
You mean 3news.com?
3news.com, written by Stanley Nibleu. Does he work here? He's one of your reporters, where he was quoting one Angel Lolo, who is, I think he's supposed to be a member of the police council, touring around the country. When I read it and I said, let me find out, because I have a lot. Angel Lolo. He's supposed to be, I think he's a council member, if my memory serves me right. Now, I went back to have a huge friends in the police to find out whether indeed there were engagements within the police service, as whether there has to be an extension of the IGP's mandate or not. And guess what? That was when I realized from my friends that the police, Fred has been a police officer before, am I right? No, you have never been a no.
He's been an education.
Oh, sorry. That the police had, or they have 25 regions. You know, Ghana has a 16 region. But in the police, they have 25 regions. they went round and solicited the views of junior ranks and senior ranks.
Are you talking about they have 25 commands or?
No, I said that no
regions?
police deals with regions. You know, in Greater Accra we have
Yes,
Tema is a region,
Tema region,
and then we have
exactly.
absolutely. So I stand for correction, but what I got from my friends in there was that they have 25 regions, and that they saw their views, and the majority view was that because of the way and manner there has been turbulence within the police service, it will only make sense to extend Yohunu's tenure so that he brings balance into the system. That's why some of these says, you see, it is very, very, it's a thin and a fine line that you need to find out, because we are dealing with a security institution. Once again, we are dealing with people who also had expectations, because if Yohunu had left, somebody would have taken over. That person would have also been an IGP, and it would have been good for him.
What about the question that has been posited here
Yes.
about a state of policy inconsistency?
What is inconsistent about this?
Well, release has been given.
The release, I just told you that to suspend is to temporarily hold on. So there was no policy inconsistency. There is no policy inconsistency anyway. You understand? The man chose his word. If the man had said that we have cancelled it, that would have even been unconstitutional. Because I've just told you that we have amended our Article 199 to say that the president has the power to extend. When it happened to Apietu, where you know in this country, IGP Apietu was given 2 years extension. Fell in line with the same provision.
But it's not the first time.
This is not the first time. You see, the reason why people are making,
Not the directive that was
I will give you the opportunity to come. I don't have any problem, because what I'm telling you is my frank, unbiased position. That if somebody must come and point to me with constitutional provision that the president has flouted, that I always keep referring you to
So
that.
nobody around the table here is saying, Fred hasn't said, Zato hasn't said, even those arguing against this new extension,
Yes.
are arguing that the president has flouted any constitutional provision.
So then what are we discussing?
Okay, so the discussion is that despite the existence of a constitutional provision and the power that the constitution enjoins on the president,
Yes.
there has been a directive from that same president.
A temporal directive.
I think that's the law has
That's your interpretation.
No, that is what the meaning of it is.
Please put a statement on the line, because this
You
rules
see,
thing.
you see, if you don't take the
at straws.
Solo,
so there is something, I have nothing to lose with it. When the IGP is not there, what have I got to lose?
Straws.
So
If the IGP is out for the place, what is my interest in there?
So-
if he's there, what is my interest in there? I don't have any interest. I don't intend to be in police. I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, the police are supposed to protect us. So whoever is the IGP, his first mandate is to protect me. But we are analyzing a situation. And I am combining. I've seen where people, sometimes it's not that everyone is shouting hallelujah, hallelujah makes them Christians. You must take your time and go back and also give the benefit of doubt. So knowing the caliber of the executive secretary and his intellect, I said, let me take a second look at the statement. So I saw suspension. Then I saw suspension mandate for suspend. Then I looked at the meaning of to suspend. And I saw to put a temporary hold on something. And
temporarily prevent from continuing or being in
Absolutely.
force or effect.
Yeah, it's temporary.
so if something is temporary, how would you then come back and say that was the policy position?
Maybe the only argument, or a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe if you say, for instance, that the statement that was issued
Yes.
was catching a
No, Fred, are we making this argument as if the statement was not issued at all? Because the statement was
Nobody
issued.
has said no, but the press alone
The
made
statement
is very
was issued to
fantastic.
deal with a
That's-
specific situation.
yes.
You have come into government, everyone was looking for extension of mandate, and you have not even finished with the full complement of
Really, so you are
ministers
cancelling
to deal with matters. Why then would you then go ahead and say that you are approving it? You put a temporary hold on it, and then later you allow the system to flow.
Okay, I have this one from an ACP.
Yes.
An ACP says Solo is right. The police service was in a state of turbulence at the time Yohunu took office. This is an ACP. I can't mention his name.
No, but
You've seen it.
yeah, but it's a well-known fact. Unless you want to play the ostrich here, you understand?
Really?
But look here, even if you were going to do politics with Yohunu was appointed as a deputy IGP in this country by Akufo-Addo. Is that not the case?
Well, that's true.
So in terms of politicking, then the
You are saying
NDC
that-
the
you're saying that
NDC
it
is
cuts
taking
across all sides.
they are taking that big bite by making someone who was appointed by Akufo-Addo as a deputy IGP and the IGP. But you cannot look at it that way. You understand?
Conflating two completely different.
Which ones are that?
And that's the point.
You see, the problem I have with you is that, you know, that when you were speaking, I was sitting down here. You have not been given the opportunity. What problem do you have with this IGP?
Not.
I
didn't like it.
What problem do you have with the statement?
Good. Now let me tell you this.
Now, have you given him the opportunity?
No, you haven't ended.
So,
End for me, so that I'll
so if it was,
Please end for me. You have 30 seconds.
But you see, we need to clear it. If it was him, you would have played the victim.
I'll be quiet.
That you never allowed him by interjecting. But the truth of the matter is that the two statements, there are nothing wrong with it. The police council, nobody has come that the police council never recommended the extension of the IGP's mandate to the president. Once the president received that recommendation and acted upon it, and once I look at the statement that was put out by Callistos, and I do not find anything wrong with it, on what basis would I go to town with? Because everyone is saying it, I also told that lie. No way. Obviously, what I'm saying would have.
So you are going against the grain.
Oh, absolutely. There is nothing has taken place. It's much ado about nothing. Just that people will suffer because of the extension. People will be 60 years and above, and they will not have the opportunity to be IGP. I sympathize with some people because they had expectations. But there is nothing illegal about it. If the president had done anything illegal, I'll be the first person to call him out.
All right. You wanted to say something because
let
me override you.
Okay. We are conflating two completely different things. I have not said, and nobody here has said that.
Indeed.
IGP Owusu. I've actually said that. Look, the president should not be what handcuffed behind him.
Not saying that you have said that.
Yeah, good. Thank you. You've done.
No, so why are you saying that? So if you are saying you say that I'm conflating two. No. But you see, you must clear. He said that I am conflating.
You just traveled, went to Salaga and Tamale and came back. Relax.
But people in Tamale,
He's relaxed.
they greet
He's
you,
relaxed.
bro.
That's his relaxed. The